You know, most black folks in America have been brainwashed to the point where they are literally fighting in direct opposition to everything that is good for them. And according to our most recent elections, only about 7% of black women and 19% of black men are actually willing to think for themselves and to move according to logic as opposed to emotion and fake news. So that being said, let's get into a list of things that black people should be fighting against as opposed to, pedestalizing, glorifying, supporting, perpetuating, and continuing. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Apparently Black America is in a mood to protest, so I have composed a short list of things that we can protest whenever y'all are ready. Sexy Red. Let me know when y'all are ready to protest Sexy Red.
2 for me.
BBLs. We can protest BBLs. We can protest
You can
drill
put me
music.
down for BBLs. You can put me down. Sexy Red and BBLs can probably go in the same category as 304 culture overall, right? Street culture, streetwalkers, both digital as well as physical. We can do away with the whole thing. So yes, I'm with it. Let us continue.
We could protest our boys wearing poo shiesty masks in 90-degree weather. We could
in all weather. All weather. I don't trust any of them little nignogs, them little YNs as they call them. You know, y'all might not even know what the hell poo shiesty. It's the masks, the mask that like the stereotypical robber, jacker, thief used to wear, where you could just see the eyes and nothing else. I don't care where you live and how snowy it is. You do not need a damn shiesty, okay? Now you can get yourself a hoodie, nice scarf, cuddle up in there. But I want to see faces. This ain't 2020.
Protest our babies knowing TikTok dances before they can identify their letters.
I'm down
we
with that.
can definitely protest that.
Down with that. Let's
we can
read.
protest those THC vapes being sold to our children.
Oh.
Vapes in general that are being sold to our young people. Let me know when y'all are ready to protest that. We can protest tension alopecia and everything that's causing it. We can protest little boys twerking. Let me know when y'all ready for that.
Wait, did she say little boys twerking? We can protest all the twerking, all of it. Young, old, boy, girl. I mean, yeah, we could double down on on the men. Come on now. But young ladies, do not. There's what I call it. I said CT. What is it? CTS. Chronic twerking syndrome. It's like they literally have an inability to not twerk, especially when there's a camera around. If there is the twerking and the camera are in sync. It is the trigger. It turns on the necessary genes that express themselves as chronic twerking syndrome. It is mind blowing.
Yes, little boys twerking. Let me know y'all ready for that. We could protest 14, 15, 16-year-old girls walking around looking like 35-year-old grown women.
Let's do it.
Wigs, lashes, and a full face of
Let's
makeup.
do it.
Let me know when y'all ready for that. We can protest these mothers selling their food stamps to buy weed, just to then be in somebody's Facebook inbox begging for money.
That's so specific.
We can protest Takis. I don't trust Takis. I ain't never tasted a Taki in my life with something in them. We can protest women without life insurance getting BBLs. Could definitely protest that. As a matter of fact, we can protest parents in general not having life insurance. What's that about? We can protest living in Section 8 housing and getting a BBL.
All of them, every single one of them. Section 8 as well. Nah, we can do up with the system. We can do away. I'm down with, look, grandma, grandpa who gave to society and no longer have the ability to actually give anymore. More power to them. Let's hope they don't have to be in that situation to begin with. Those who are physically and mentally unable to actually carry out activities of a job, y'all got my vote and my money. But to the rest of yous, You able-bodied, able-minded, grown-ass adults who are choosing not to work but instead to leech off the system, cut off every single one of these handouts and watch how fast these folks get to working. Watch how fast they become our most innovative class in America.
What's that about? Where are our priorities? We can protest Zeus Network entirely.
Yep.
The whole thing. Natalie Nunn, Lemmy, all of it. We can protest our kids having a higher rap IQ than they have a literacy score. Y'all let me know when y'all ready to protest that.
How you know all the lyrics but you don't know your ABCs? If the word ain't in a Young Thug song, are those words? What is he even saying? If the words aren't in a rap song, do you even know they exist? Damn.
We can protest the phrase YN.
Yeah.
Who invented that? Who coined that phrase? And why are y'all owning it? Like it's something to be proud of. We can protest that. We can protest the outsourcing of call centers to Pakistan because those are jobs. Call center jobs used to be our go-to, and we've lost those. So let me know when y'all ready to protest that. We can protest mothers whose children don't have a college fund, but they want to get a BBL.
If that's you, shame on you. And that includes y'all with the Botox and, the rest of this caricature making up of the face, those who are currently dealing with severe insecurity, self-worth issues. If you are creating a new face and body for yourself before your kids are taken care of, you need to go ahead and wrap that up.
Protest every last Tyler Perry film, all of them. Okay? We can protest our boys wearing wigs and gowns to prom because who gonna be the men? That's what I want to know. We can protest every single black drama series that's centered around crime and violence. All of them. Y'all let me know when y'all ready.
And promiscuity. Let's not, because it sounds like it's leaning more one way. Boys twerking, boys doing it more. We got to get rid of that entire feminist liberal nonsense. That's all got to go. It's got to be a bundle package and we just rid of it one time. No questions asked.
We can protest that white line that the barber puts after their haircut, especially on dark-skinned black men. It just messes it up. Who decided to do that? We could protest that and them unnecessary fibers and spraying all of that. Let's protest all of that. Let's bring back a fine man in a natural haircut, low-cut scissors with the deep waves. What happened to that? We can protest studs being better fathers than the men who actually make the babies.
See, okay, yeah, we got some bias here. See, this is just the facts. These are the stats, right? The highest divorce rate and the highest domestic abuse rates are within female on female, are within lesbian relationships. Studs put more hands per capita on their women than men. Women leave women more frequently than men leave women. Yeah. Just saying.
Let me know when y'all ready. We can protest whoever's still selling crack. Whoever's responsible for still selling crack. I see dope things all the time. So whoever's selling them their drugs, we can protest them.
That's a fetty.
We can protest women who have multiple absent baby fathers, because at what point does your discernment kick in?
Thank you.
When do we learn our lesson? We can protest every black drama series that's centered around sex and deception.
Thank you.
And that's
probably 99% of Hollywood productions in like the last 15 years. It's incredible. I have such a difficult time finding stuff to watch. I know this is a side note, but I got to go here. Like, we just watched Interstellar yesterday for this. Oh, for me, I think it's my second time. Her second time, I believe, too. My wifey. And let's just say it was one of the films that I've seen in maybe the last few months, maybe, where I didn't have to fast forward through scenes. It's like I didn't realize this coming up. Even 15, a little far back beyond that, there was this stuff really creeping into our film and television. But everything that's been done the last 10 to 15 years, you got to be a straight, just a gooner. Like, this is softcore on television, talking about PG-13. Like, it's wild. It's wild. So, yeah, triple down on that.
Be covered under Tyler Perry Studios as well. So y'all let me know when you're ready to get to protesting. Let me know when we're going to hit them streets.
So I guess that came as a counterpoint to all the stuff that's going on in LA right now. Right? We've got the riots, all the violence that's been excused as being on defense of those who are here, quote unquote, undocumented, aka illegal aliens, people who came here illegally. So you got black folks who are out here who are fighting on behalf. Most aren't, right? Most black Americans are like, to hell with that. You're on your own. Okay. Good luck with that. And I think y'all are better off making that decision. Every single one of y'all who are not making yourself a part of that conversation, better for you. But this is coming as a counterpoint to those who are looking to involve themselves in these type of protests, right? You get involved in the feminist protests. You get involved in the alphabet community's protests. You get involved in the immigrants' protest. But yet you're not willing to protest things that are actually to do with you. It's like you protest against Target. You know why they push you to do the Target protests? Because of a program called DEI. Do you know what DEI is? DEI is not affirmative action, right? Though it has the same racist kind of model. DEI is disproportionately affecting liberal white women, gay white men. That's who's getting most of the benefits from that, or who was. So you're fighting on the basis of this thing that you believe is, truly impacting and helping you. And then now you're fighting for the immigrants, and guess who's affected most? Guess whose jobs or potential jobs are going to be essentially occupied by these individuals who are here as cheap labor. So yeah, I would suggest protesting every single one of the elements within your quote unquote culture that are taking away from your potential success. So I would make my own list personally. Protesting the victimhood mentality. Protest blaming everybody else for your own personal problems. I'll protest making excuses and instead getting to work. I would protest protesting because you're wasting a lot of your time out there. Protest looting in the name of protesting. That's just a personal one right there. Why they always got to be stealing. I would protest focusing on everybody else's life and instead focusing on my own mission and my own purpose. Right? Don't worry about the white man. Don't worry about the green man, the blue man, the purple man. Worry about your own damn self. Take care of your own family, your own children, your own wives, your own husband. Take care of what is within your household to take care of. Right? Protest the ungodliness that is showing itself in the community. These are things to protest. But to protest on behalf of these people who frankly are not supposed to be here and are being used as pawns by the Democratic Party in order to create a larger voting base, that's not your fight. Your fight is internal. It's in home and in your own mind. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, if you'd like to stay around, make sure to click that little subscribe button down there, or you can show some love by going to the description below and clicking on the button titled Buy Me a Coffee. Leave a little something there, or click on the Cash App. Leave a little something here. Till the next time, peace.
I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. I can see the light again. I can see the light. You can see the life in him illuminate the night. I know the time is taking. A 3-6-5, that's a full rotation. I see you looking up, you know them constellations. Constantly gazing like house of praises, you get to praising.